What is up, YouTube world? Doing a quick mail day here. Recap the last few days. Want to get this out of the way. Sunny day, little breeze. Idiots abound. Just again, if you work with the public, I don't know how you can be a Republican voting person. Because again, there's so many people out there that should be aborted post-term. It's painful, to say the least, just working with the public. First card, I'll show you exactly how I got it, except it was wrapped with like a piece of notebook paper. Oh, wonderful. There we are. Team collection, 97 score, Kerry Collins. I think I've got it. I didn't know 100%, so rather than miss an opportunity to win it for like $2 shipped or so, go out and grab it. Thankfully it didn't come destroyed, because it was just, like I said, in this, wrapped in like a very paper thin piece of notebook paper. So I was going to email a seller, because I think they're new to eBay, so drop some knowledge on them. Next up is another 93 SP Bledsoe. Again, an iconic kid card where, like I said in the previous video, if you are between the ages of, what would it be? It was 27 years ago. So let's say between the ages of like 36 and 50, 36 and 45. This card was the shiz. Next one was a buy it now. Very minor edge issue, but again, it's a event used thing at the showcase, the 2013 NHLPA showcase. First Dumbo I've picked up in a little while here. Number 25. Let's see the issue rate in that general area. It's fine though. I think it was $9.99, then seller knocked about $3 off, so I think just under $10 for that. The rare time I pick up a Natron too. Has some chipping issues on the back, especially the back left corner. But again, grab when you see them. Playoff 2000 Momentum Stargazing Greene, and this was a deep set as he's number 80, so it's number 25 as you saw on the back. Nice card. Again, what could have done a little more with the in here with the foil. If they would have had some sparkly things, that would be nice. But again, nice to add an Natron I don't have. Tried to go for another one and I lost that. Should have went higher, but again, it's not a collection I'm really into anymore. If this was 1999, 2002, 2004, somewhere in there, yeah, I would have bid a lot more. But now I still bid strong and lost. So here's another one. Came just wonderfully in like a little generic Ziploc bag. Artist Proof Pinnacle 2013 Josh Johnson Auto. See right there, 25, the Artist Proof up in that top right corner. 2006 Topps Chrome Refractor. That's what a logging truck sounds like, downshifting. I've got tons of these. I gotta count. I think it's close to 35, 40. Over here's the serial numbering to 500. So happy to get that for a couple bucks. I think these are magazine, which is like the jumbo pack exclusives from 96 Pinnacle. Got the Doofus foil. Black flies are out in abundance too, so it's a wise decision to do this outside. It's a nice semi-deep set, 25 cards, so probably can find one of your favorite players or your favorite team represented, at least. Because I think probably like Kajana Carter or Jeff Blake's in there, even if you're a Bengals fan. So, very nice. Love those cards, and they're not exactly the easiest to find, just because they were in those jumbo packs. Next two, I think I got one more coming in, and I'll complete the 5-card set. I'll do a little showcase on that. Not like it's the best thing in the world and the most valuable, but again, for the time, it was big shit, and I'll talk about it tonight. But again, timing isn't everything of current time, or it isn't the current time that matters the most. That should be important, but if you don't remember the past and think of things in the past, I don't know what I'm trying to say. Just that you have to value, might not have as much value as it did years ago, but try to remember that value it had years ago. It still should spark some sort of memory, or just like, this was a pretty tough card back in '96. First up, I've got like it sort of looks like a foil from like a collector's edge. Or no, the wheels from with the leather back and the diamond back. The snakeskin's got that sort of appearance. That's the foil, Favre. And then look around him, though. That's what's cool. It looks a lot better in person. Like, so like that Fleer metal etching around him. And then in the back. So very happy to get that. I mean, I was able to get most of these, the 5 cards, for under $10. I think I got every one of them. And that's including the one that's a graded one. This was the prize. I want to get the redemption for the prize. That'll cost a couple bucks here and there, here or there, sometime down the road. But it's like a lenticular Sportflix UC3. This was the exchange card. I mean, it's nothing really great. These numbers in back. I mean, you got the 99.5, I think, quarterback rating, 63.0. That's probably completion percentage. 44.13. That's got to be yards. 99. I don't know. Maybe that's the longest touchdown. 38-16. That's got to be pick or TDs to interceptions. Maybe, I don't know. I'd have to look at the stats, but that's what I gotta surmise it being. If I just throw a shot in the dark. But that was under 10, and that was a very tough redemption to pull then. So that completed that. Or I got one more coming in, and hopefully that'll be here sometime end of the week, and I can show off a few more trinkets and treasures and friends. This was a buy it now that was cheap, at least in my eyes. 2013 Topps mini black border. Number 5. There's a little price of a blaster and a hanger. So again, something to 5, something to JJ, something super cheap. I should have looked this up before I came out here to do this, and this was one of the ones I was going to look up because I wanted to make 100% sure what I was talking about. Per the usual, I will not. This is a 97-98, I believe. Elite. The prime number's non-die cut, but it's number 5. I want to say these are to 54. Because it goes 200, 54, and I don't think the last number is 4, even though it should be. I think the last number, the 4, is to 50. So I'd have to look. The Beckett has information, but at the same time, again, take that with a few grains of salt. So, I mean, it is what it is. But I offered it a number on it. Guy accepted it and said, okay. Because I don't know the system here. And that's the worst part. Because I know baseball has it. I know hockey had it. I don't think football's prime numbers had it. I think it was just all like, if they had one, it was a die cut. Sort of like the primary colors. What they had. It was like, okay, the blues to whatever, 3250, the green or yellows to 75. And then you have die cut versions of everything, so. But nice Forsberg, haven't really picked up anything of him lately. Not because I don't want to, just because, again, when I start getting in the groove of picking up A, B, or C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P all get sort of left off to the side. Several variations of these colors for this next card. It says 5% of said print run, but at the same time, I don't know if that means the cumulative is 5% or every color is 5%, thus making I think there's five colors, so that's 25% of the print run. This is a Skybox Premium 95 Pay Dirt, Drew Bledsoe red foil. There's a purple, there's a green, there is a blue. After that, I don't know, I think there's an orange. And the base is a gold foil, so. But again, the gold foils are like 1 in 4, 1 in 8. I mean, they're nice to look at, but 30 of those cards too, so I mean, you got a chance to pick up somebody you like. Next two is after the podcast I was on with Matt from the Essential Credentials. I set a player in mind because I know how cheap one of these cards was. Then I saw another one, and it was mislisted for insanely cheap, so I bought that too. Out of 98, 99 tops. Just gonna catch the light a little better. It's the Gold Mystery Finest Refractor. One was listed as a bronze for like $5.99 plus I think $2 shipping. And the other was a $19.99 buy it now. So again, at any price, I mean, try finding them. Even just the regular golds, and they are not as easy as the baseball and football type counterparts. Again, home is going to be bronze, away jersey silver, and the NHL All-Star is going to be the gold. So again, you want to collect a player that's criminally underrated, hobby-wise. Mark Messier is a good choice. Wendell Clark, Doug Gilmour, Jerome McGinley. Those are guys you can probably pick up fairly cheap. Free advice, Ed. No Patreon only, no OnlyFans, none of that. Free advice. This was a buy it now. I couldn't hit quick enough. I think it was like $3 plus whatever shipping was, and even though there's a little foil loss on the premium stamp on the bottom. Case hit 1 in 288. Curtis Martin, larger than life, with a Skybox 97 premium. It's got a matte sort of finish on there. Can't really see. The light isn't going to be cooperating today like it was the other day. Haggled back and forth. I think I got a good deal. It was like 25 for this. I think it's got 27 something on the back. And Steve, don't know if you got one of these for TD, but the super statistical standouts of the 99 Leaf Rookies and Stars, the die cut variation. Sort of got the football feel there. Bledsoe, and that's numbered on the bottom to 37. This was a huge card in 94. First year for really to have this set. I think they might have had like a box set the year before. Wasn't like a packs like the baseball. I think baseball was the guinea pig. The guinea pig worked, and then we now know Topps Finest is one of the. It was one of the high end brands. Now it's middle tier, upper lower tier. I was able to get this for $8. Jason Bowes, eat your heart out. 94 Finest refractor, Drew Bledsoe. Back in the day again, big money card, and on the back too. Nothing quantifies it as a refractor. There was no R, no refractor wording anywhere. It's just that. But you can see the shine. It's not the greatest, but again, and it's not a rookie. That's the only bad part too. They put rookie star, but it's a 94 card. So, but super happy to get that for the price I got it. Two of the next three are monster. Well, they're three monsters, I suppose. Same dude I got the other Steeler stuff from, selling off more. This is one I honed in on. I'm numbered 4 or 5 of 07 National Treasures. All decade. From the 70s came Warren Patch, Joe Greene, and that on the back is numbered 4 or 5, and it's a game worn patch. One day people will realize this stuff is worth more than it is. Then I'll be priced out. Until then, I'm not. This one I offered, I think 40, declined. I know he might have came back at like 75 because it was up for a stupid amount. And then I offered Johnson's jersey number in dollars and cents. He accepted. I paid probably too much for it. But again, not even a 101. 2012, triple threads, towering power. Just a disgusting, filthy patch behind that. Cut out and then numbered on the bottom left, 1 of 3. So nice to get another one of these in. The 2011 ones are the ones I'm really looking for. So if you got any leads on those, friends, hit me up. It'd be greatly appreciated. Let's see if I can get a little better. That's what a patch should look like. And the last card is one that, I mean, I knew they had this stuff out there. I didn't know they had one of this guy. Sadly not in the Hall of Fame, I believe, yet. Why, I don't know. Just another quizzically, mentally breaking down conundrum, whatever it would be. Just something that makes you say, and why. Question that needs to get resolved. Out of 2002 Donruss Classics, I showed this to, I don't know if it was Steve or Joey or Michael, one of the three, or Bob, I don't know, somebody I showed it to because I'm like, this is a freaking cool card. This is one of the only times the sticker, the auto going off the sticker a bit, it didn't affect me at all. LC Greenwood. Game used shoe auto. And this, I think, is like the inside part of it. Because that feels like glue down there, that yellowish part. And that sort of feels like what the inside of a shoe would feel like. That type of material. Or the tongue, where the tongue might have been. A picture on the back, numbered 100. I'd like to pick up more of these. These are badass cards. This is what cards should look like if you're going to use a game used chunk. I was like this in the back. I understand that actually costs more to put on there, but at the same time, if you want to have your collectors have a peace of mind and truly value what you put out, you do that. We're absorbing so many costs nowadays. You putting that on there, card companies, if you're listening, which you're not, guess what? Collectors are still going to buy it. There's nothing pretty much you guys can do that can screw it up because everybody's so hungry for everything that comes out. So this awesome card. I don't know how many times I've ever ended any mail day with like a crescendo has been LC Greenwood, but super happy to get another auto of his in the collection, and to get something like that's ultra rare with a shoe on there. So again, podcast tonight. I got to do a little tinkering, see what's gonna work, what's not. I don't know. If it's crap, you can comment away all you want, but I'm trying to put something else out there that isn't the norm, that isn't everybody else putting the same shit out there, something that we can all learn a little bit from. So hope you enjoyed the mail, everyone. Take her easy. She's easy. Take her twice.